You are highly welcome to Future Setters Institute Youth Development Show, episode 23. And today we're going to be interacting on a great topic, which is storytelling, the key to massive sales. So, a lot of people don't know that they have to tell stories and not just sell products. Yes, we sell products, we inform people about what we do, but there has to be something that differentiates us from other persons. And that's why we decided to, bring up this program and also use it to help every young individual out there. So today, you stay with us and you will learn how to tell compelling stories, stories that can make people to purchase those great products you have, and great ways that you can use to fight or make a good impact when there's competition. So in a place where you see a lot of competitors out there, you have something that you can use as a mark, as a seal to make a huge amount of sale. And today we invited a very great woman in the person of Vanessa Martins, who is a public accountant and a very great woman in Brazil. Not just that, we also have great things, great ideas, which we are going to be sharing with you, great strategies and great insights from over here in Nigeria, and we're combining it with over there in Brazil. So a lot of people may be asking, what is Future Setters Institute all about? So, Future Setters Institute is a place where young individuals are groomed on three core niches. We groom them on leadership, personal development, and work ethics. So, these are the three things we focus on. And we also focus on youth development, ensuring that every youth out there learns one or two things via our youth development shows and also our private and physical mentorship programs. So do well to stay with us once more while we go through this great topic, which is storytelling and how it helps to make massive sales. Once more, let's welcome this great woman in the person of Vanessa Martins from Brazil and a very great public accountant. Welcome, Vanessa
Oh,
Martins.
thank you for your invitation. I'm very happy because it's a amazing thing, and I'm in Brazil, and I've been in this country, and but I have many situation with African continent because my ancestors lives here.
Awesome.
But I think it was born in African continent, and I'm so happy about
Awesome.
this moment. Thanks.
It's so nice to have you here. You're welcome. Okay, so today the topic says storytelling, the key to massive sales. So I would love to ask a very great question, which is how will you define a 21st century business?
Uh, 21st business is on that requires open your mind. You need to increase knowledge, and you have tools. LinkedIn and Google, YouTube. You have many tools for increase your knowledge, your network. It's an amazing opportunity if you if you use the good or the right way. I think it's good to build uh, relationships, like some like this situation, okay? And
Sure.
yes, you need to constant network because it's a pivotal. It's um, an important way to to use this center for your goals because you have internet and
That's
you
true.
need to use the internet with good way.
That's very great. That's very great. And you know, a lot of people don't really know how to harness this internet. Well, a lot of them use it for just random chatting, random reaching out to people, checking up on people. But a lot of them don't know that this internet can be used to make massive sales if
Yes.
we actually, exactly, if we actually expose ourselves to learning. So I'll actually say that I will still say from my own perspective, I'll say
Okay.
a 21st century business, a 21st century business is one that is able to, make as much money to invest in automation. So you
Yes.
see, a lot of people have they have the business, but when it comes to automating the business, they don't have the resources to automate the business. So that's already a very big problem.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So we can actually say we can automate the business by bringing our business online because we have a lot of potential clients
Yes.
online. We have a lot of potential clients online. So we have to see how we can create a business that can exist online and can face challenging situations. Some of these challenging situations can be um, competition.
Yes. Yes.
Some of them can be competition. Some of them can be constant changes, maybe growth, economic hardship, a lot of things like that can be problems. So I listed out 5 points, which I would say a business in the 21st century needs to be competitive. Number one, it has to be competitive. It has to constantly adapt to
Yes.
changes. It has to constantly adapt to changes. The second point. The third point is it should be open to automation. A 21st century business should be open to automation.
Yes.
The fourth one is it should be able to advance and grow with the changes. It should be open to research.
Yes.
It should be open to
Yeah.
research. And finally, the last part is it should be a storytelling
Yes.
business.
Yes.
It should be a storytelling
Yes.
business. So these are some points. Sure,
You need
sure.
to understand about artificial intelligence. It's amazing because if you have artificial intelligence that's a good way, oh, okay, oh, some problem. If you use
Okay.
artificial intelligence with a good way, you have you increase your business. You can increase, and you needed to use the free tools. Yes, we have a free tools. We can research that you,
Wow.
yes, Google, for example, Google Docs. You needed to, oh, what is the free tool that I can use for this situation? For example, ask artificial intelligence about this. You have DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Copilot. You have many, and you needed to understand. But I don't have a time. You need to create a time. You need. You have to be organized person. You need, because if I was a poor, I was a poor. Today I am a middle class in Brazil because I see my future. I build my future. I am organized people. I am an organized person. Okay. And it's, you need to try and you need to put your goals. I need to write. Sometimes I write. Oh, I needed to use storytelling for this. Okay, what is the tools it's necessary for me in this moment? Oh, it did. Uh, okay, put this situation in the artificial intelligence. Give me the answer, please. You have artificial intelligence today, and you needed to use this.
That's a valid point. A very valid point. So we have to try to use artificial intelligence. It would open us to a lot of opportunities, just like you said. And I support you 100%. I support you
Yes,
100%.
yes.
That's true. That's true. So could you share some s- business strategies? Let's say some business strategies young people need to, adopt to thrive. Maybe some business strategies, certain things that they can do to face these challenges, situations
You must
around.
listen to people all the time, and you must dream big. You need and put your goals into action. List your goals, your goals. List. It's a good way, and also organize person and turn this action and results into results. This ideas into results. You need to, but you needed to have a strategy. You have to increase your learning all the time, and you needed to study all the time. Internet is a good way to do this.
Also, also, and also share some other tips. We still buttress on your points, which you said, listen. That point is very much important. Same way our sponsor Oliver Wenner always says, listen, pause. Just that person that is by your side that is telling you you need to do this, you need to do that, would actually be sharing the problem in that environment to you. But a lot of us don't really listen to see problems as that game changer, that key that we can open. So if we can actually listen to people, maybe for example, you have a business and someone says, okay, suggesting some ways that you can do better, and you listen to the person, it will actually help you a lot. So I actually love that point. And dreaming big is also true. Dreaming big
Yes,
is also true. A lot of us love to think small. We think so small about ourselves. And then we have an idea. One thing is we have an idea. We share it with people, and they don't see it happening, and you just feel because they don't see it happening, you feel it's not going to work. So that can actually be a very big limitation. And what you said is actually true. Well, another thing I feel that we can do, to thrive would be talking about your business. Talking about your business. So for example, you have um friends. You have friends, maybe you have 10 friends. These friends, maybe they are from the church, or maybe they are from the mosque, or maybe they are from maybe
yes,
around. They don't know about your business. That is already a failure. Our friends ought to know about our business. We have to be able to tell them that this is what we do, this is the product we sell. We have to be able to let them know that this is something that we do, so they don't go out there to get what we actually have. Because if we can tell them, possibly they will always get it from us. That's if they know what we do. So we should be able to network with people on a daily basis, not just in your store or where you sell, or where your company where you do your sales and everything. You can also take your business out to people so they can know what you do. And another thing is focus on taking your business online. Focus on taking your business or your brand
yes,
online. That is also a very valid point, because um, a lot of people feel it's just offline, but the world has gone past that level. Just the same way you talked about
yes,
AI, the world has gone past that level of just folding your arms and waiting for customers to come or clients to come. A lot of clients are met
Yes.
online. It all boils down to another point, which is consistency. Another valid point that can help us to get, to thrive as a young business person could be consistency. If you are always showing up or always telling stories about your business, people are able to wrap their head about what you do and they know, yes, this is what it stands for. So you cannot expect to not be showing up and expect a very large amount of persons to purchase things from you. Then another one I still feel is follow up. Follow up. Now this follow up is a very valid point. Why I said this is um some of us have something we are selling. We reach out to people, they don't respond at the first instance. Maybe this person is actually watching, they're actually watching us to know if we are really serious or committed. Then the next moment you just feel relaxed. But for some of us, some persons, when they follow up, they begin to see that these people were actually interested. They just wanted to know how truthful and genuine we are. So we can work on follow up, following up people, maybe not every day, but following them up on the tasks we have given out to them. That was also a very
Yes.
important
Yes.
point. Then packaging, packaging, not just in terms of packaging of your product, but also packaging of yourself, packaging of yourself in terms of your dressing, in terms of your smell, in terms of the way you speak, in terms of the way you do things. All this actually helps us, to get a lot of persons to come to us. There is a way they will see a shop and they will see a supermarket. If over here in Nigeria, I'll use that as an example. A shop can sell something at a low price, but can't increase price the way a supermarket sells things. So it is all about the packaging of the product, the packaging of the brand. All this actually um, matters. It all boils down to telling your story, telling compelling stories, and making people know what you stand for, know who you are, and this can actually help us to
Yes.
thrive.
Yes. I think it's if you use this important tool, you need to understand the tool, and you need to have a list of points. Oh, I don't know what to express or this in the situation. I don't make. Oh, okay, you don't make, but you need to study about this. This is You need to be strong about this because if you don't listen, if you don't study, you don't have nothing. It says yes,
That's
yes,
very true.
and because sometimes, oh, I can't do this. It's good for me. No, you need increase all the time. I'm 50 years old, and 2
Wow.
months. Okay. I started studying French language. Yes, I need. I need. I need. Je m'appelle Vanessa. Oh, in Brazil. Oh, today you have to. I'm speaking. I'm a Portuguese speaker, but I we're talking in English. Yes,
Sure,
yes.
sure.
It's a good way. And oh, I need to know about artificial intelligence. I like other language, Python, for example, computer language. You need to increase. But oh, 50 years old, it's good for me. I don't need anything. No, I need, I want to increase my knowledge because it's a different century. It's not like my father's centuries. It's not like my mother's century. It's my century.
A very valid
It's
point
your
you raised.
century. You are in. Yes, you need, you need, you, you have an incredible power inside, and you need to expand uh, abroad. You need to open your mind.
Awesome. Awesome. That's a very valid point you raised. So we should be ready to adapt. We should be ready to improve, and we should be ready to grow our mind, grow our mind. That's also a
Yes,
very great point. Because I would just to talk about this a bit. You are dealing with someone in Brazil, and you don't even have an idea, a little bit of their language. You don't have a little idea about their language. That is already a turn off. I think that's already a turn off. So, if you are doing a business with a Nigerian and you don't really have an idea of how to, speak like or try to understand them, that's already a limitation as well too. So if we want to dream big, we want to go far, we have to be ready to adapt and learn new things.
yes,
Very great
yes,
point. Sure.
yes, yes.
Sure.
A
So,
different language because
all right.
you have, for example, you have Duolingo. I use Duolingo. It's a good way all the time. Oh, I need Duolingo. It's the free too. Oh, I used it. Okay, this is a good way. For example, if you don't have money, use this free too.
Wow, these are great tools. These are very great tools. Wow, awesome.
Yes, yes,
We learn
yes.
every day. We actually learn every day.
Yeah,
Okay.
me
So
too. Me too.
that's true. Awesome. Awesome. So how can a person, let's say, in a place where there is competition, how can a person adapt to a competitive business world?
Through
Could you share some
study,
points?
through study all the time and education. You need to constantly increase all the time. You have tools like LinkedIn, Google, TikTok, YouTube, but you need to use them the right way. Fun, you can have a fun, but you also need to work hard. Oh, for example, oh, I have 3 hours in my day because all the three free hours in my day. I use one or for fun and two, study, increase my knowledge. Oh, you need. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big direction. You need to be organized, and it's a real because this is my real story. I share with you. I don't have a car. I didn't have a car. I didn't have apartment. But today I live that I the local that I dream. I was dream. I was dreaming. I dream it. I dream it because list my goals. I built my own story. Because if you build your story, you can use storytelling. Because you build, you know about your story. You can sell everything, product, service, but you need to understand your product, your service. If you, oh, I don't have a, oh, this is my product, but I don't know the details. You need to know details because you need to sell. Okay,
Definitely.
you need to, yes, you need to pay attention and details. What is, oh, it's a good way for this. It's different. The people like this. It's different. Oh my God. You can do with this and this. Oh my God. It's amazing. Okay. Because you know details about your product or your service.
That's a very valid point you raised as well too. We have to know more about what we are selling, not just saying, I will give an instance. Some persons can just say, come and get a come and get a perfume. I sell perfume. And someone is saying, let's say, this perfume, when you use it, you smell nice. There are a lot of qualities attached to it. When you get this, you start listing out some of these things about it. Some of your friends that have gotten it, the way they now smell, they smell good. Talk about yourself since you've been using it, it has helped you. You are sharing it with your own experience, and you are now telling people they are like wowed about it. Or maybe you call a friend, come and talk about it. The friend also shares his own story. All this already causes like a form of attention, makes people to be very much interested in it. And one thing I've got you to understand is one person can tell a story, but people love proofs, people love results. And these
Yes.
results is what we prove to people. This result that will make people more interested, that will make them believe. They want to see recommendations, actually. A lot of people want to see recommendations. They want to see a lot of things. But when they see those things, their minds will be like, yes, this person is good for the job. So, like you said, too, details matters a lot as well, too. And another point, I will share some, maybe just a few points. The first one is let's try to deliver above people's expectations. So still on the point where I said, how can a person adapt to competitive business world? A competitive business world, you know that you are not the only one in the game. There are so
Yes.
many great minds in the game. And if you decide to relax, you decide to fold your arms, you won't make any money actually, because the utmost essence of being in any business is to make money and scale up. To make money and scale up. So before you can make such money, there are certain things that we have to put into consideration. The first one is let's focus our mind on delivering value. And if we are delivering value, we are saying that, okay, someone gave us a responsibility, maybe via LinkedIn. We don't know this person before. The person told me, design this, do this. You do the work for the person, and you even find a way to even make it above the person's expectation. What happens? The person's mind and focus will be on you. So that is a way to, push those competitors away, because you are now standing firm on the ground with that customer. The other thing
Yes.
is understanding that your target is beyond today.
Yes.
Our target is not for just today. A lot of people now, it's now. Give me now. Give me now. And when they
Yes.
get what they want now, they feel it's the end, that everything just ends. Same way Vanessa were discussing, we're having an interaction now. My focus is not on having an interaction with Vanessa now. That is not my focus. My focus is having an interaction with Vanessa and seeing how we can also work more, have more interactions and greater things, collaborations together, things that are actually very, very great. That is the focus. So the focus is not just selling something or giving someone something now. The focus is after now, will the person still come again? That is our focus.
Yes,
Our focus is after now, will the person still come again? So that is how you build your ground, because when competitors actually focus on after now. So let's focus on after
yes,
now. Build trust, build trust, build
you,
trust, because
yes,
it is a person I trust. It is a person I trust I can work with. I cannot work with someone that just needs something from me and just goes away and all that. My focus is I need to build trust. And if I want to build trust, there are certain things I need to do. First one is delivering on time. Delivering on time. You told a person 8 p.m. By 8 p.m. are you there? If you are there, then you are good to go. Delivering even before the time, not even on time now. Delivering even before the time you agreed on. So before the time you agree that it's going to be by 8. So by 6, you have already delivered. What happens? The person is already feeling that, yes, this person is really serious and committed. Availability when they need you. They're calling you, yes, I need this right now. Are you able to respond to the call? Are you able to show up at that moment? Availability for that particular task also matters a lot.
yes,
Then ensuring customer satisfaction, making the customer happy that he is working with you, is coming to you, ensuring that yes, even when the customer needs a form of relaxation, a person to interact with, you are there to support him or cheer him up, even in a down state. That is also a way to fight competitors or competition. So we have to
yes,
work on ourselves, work on our strategies.
yes, yes. Feedbacks is important too that you share because it's a good way to to develop other business or other relation. Because if you build a strong relation with the client, you have um, a big opportunity, a big opportunity.
Awesome. Relationship, very important. It's very
Relationship
important.
is the point. Yes, it's the point. And I saw I said to people, oh, I need to be studying about this. Okay, but I it's a good way, but you need to study, you need to build a relationship, you need to relate to build network, you need you have to do many things, but this is our situation. It's but and our brand is prepared for this. It's prepared. It's ahead.
Wow.
Okay, you need to do that. Yes, I need. Young brain is more. It's more best.
Awesome. Awesome. That's very great. So we need to ensure that we build good relationship with our customers, and this will open us to more opportunities. So I will
Yes.
ask this question, a very great question, which has been on my mind. So the question says, do you believe in storytelling? That's one. And can you share some ways to use storytelling to grab customers' attention?
I think imagination is essential, and I believe in storytelling. But you need to understand your brand. Our brand is like a muscle. You need to exercise it, and this exercise you need to read all day. You need to talk. You need to change your brand all the time. And it's good way to and help other people like you. It's a good way to volunteer. It's amazing way. And I think if you I repeat, list your goals, understand your product. Same like perform your example. You need to, oh, this is my product. This is the feedback is it okay, and I need to construct the storytelling for other people. Uh, this is your research, and you need to understand and build your storytelling. Your but oh the my colleagues and works, oh, tell about this, but what my experience, I needed to construct my path, and I only this I only can to the this with I repeat. I need to repeat to be organized. You need to be organized, because if you don't have organized, you have a problem. You have a problem. You need to change your mind. Oh, all the time I have a problem about to be organized. Okay, I need to understand. I need to be a course. I need to try to do a course. I need to read about what is the person. Well, oh, this is stories to have a success. I needed to understand this situation. I needed to, and storytelling all the time. The person use storytelling all the time. In this moment, we use storytelling. I share
Definitely.
about my life, and you share, and it's a relationship. It's a I use we use storytelling all the time, but you need to understand this strategy, this tool. It's I think it's I think
That's a very valid point you've raised. So we need to work on ourselves and tell stories. Just like you said, the mind is like a muscle, and the more you exercise it, you become it becomes toned and strong. It becomes very fit, and our mind, well, the more we read, the more we do a lot of things. The more we speak, the more we speak well, the more we communicate well, and all that. So if we decide to relax again, we develop a lot of challenges, and we don't grow. So let's build our storytelling. Like you said, a very valid point. So I'll also share some points, and I would say that yes, storytelling is something I believe in also, and we have to use it on a daily basis to communicate with people. So one of the best ways I would say we need to tell our stories is we need to tell stories from our experience. Experience. That means the story should be real, should be our true life experience. I think there's a difference between when you are reading a book and using that book to tell a story and when you are saying, oh, this is how I experienced it. That is different. The people listen more to when we say I experienced it. This was how I went through this. This was what I faced. Okay, I had depression, for example. I had this, I'm addicted to this, I'm that. People love to listen to such that you are saying I. But when you're saying the book said, he said, that is already something else. So let's stop reading the book said. Let's stop using the book said and start saying I said. That means we should try to get our stories. Whenever we're given a topic, we should get some stories related to it to hook the audience and make them very much interested in what we do. Another
Yes.
one is explaining how the product worked for you. So explaining how the product worked for you. So we can always tell them the product is this, the product is that. But when we talk about how we've used it and it worked for us, then everything will come out smoothly. So let's let people know about, how has it been for us. Yes, we are telling someone, go and get this. This thing is like cancerous. And you're advising someone to take something cancerous. That is already a very big limitation. So if you are trying to sell such a product, you cannot use yourself to sell such a product. So these are already some limitations in our business. So how about we try to sell a product that works for us? Another one is trying to make people tell their story. So when you are able to tell your story, others will also be interested in telling their stories through your platform or through what you do. So make other people tell their story, make them talk, and also share how the products work for them. And that can also help in the long run to achieve success. So tell your story. That story is what differentiates you from people out there. A lot of people actually sell the same way. That is just like the generic way to sell.
Yes.
If you go to Google, how can I sell to generate results? Google can just start giving you points, 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 points. But actually, telling your story is all about thinking, thinking about how this thing is for me, how
Yes.
it is for me, how does it work for me, what do I think about it? That is my story. So if I go to Google and compare my story, there is a difference. So let's think
Yes.
about how we can think more and use our mind to tell people stories. Very
Yes.
great point.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to be
Okay.
creative.
Creativity. Sure. Creativity
Yes.
is very much important.
Yes. Yes.
Creativity is a very important point. And
Yes.
okay, so I would love to ask, could you share some possible storytelling tips with us? Maybe some tips you've used, and how can one hook those customers to make purchase?
Yes, I think it's being polite and stand out, and you can develop your own way of handling situation, and you need to to build our way, and you have a specific skills, and you need to put these skills in your storytelling. If you like to smile, use a smile. If you like to Oh, I use my hands. Okay, use your hands. You needed to be uh, original, distinguished, different. If you are different, uh, oh my God, this product is different because you put and emotion. You put in motion because you aren't machines. It's a different. You we have emotions. You can feel machine. It's a big difference. And we need use. We have a creativity, and you need to use this in storytelling, my business unit. In my life, I think it's a storytelling is a big tool for you for your life, not only business. All the time, you can use you tell about your story and LinkedIn. And I like, oh my God, it's amazing. Oh, it's a good way. And we are here because you wrote your story and LinkedIn, and oh my God, it's amazing. Oh, young people, young person. Oh, he is an incredible person because you wrote your story.
That's a valid point. A very valid point. So let's tell stories. Let's tell stories because people
Yes,
are always watching. People are always watching. People are searching for solutions to their problems. So your story could just be the solution to people's problems. And they will actually learn something unique. They could actually learn something unique from your story. And when they apply it, they begin to see that, wow, this was actually what we needed. So tell your stories and be true to yourself. Tell them how it occurred. Tell them how you were able to go through it and make them understand that it is not the end of the world, that even the situation you are going through right now, so many persons have gone through it. And that is where experience comes in. So we have to share our wealth of experience and not just leave this whole knowledge to ourselves. It could actually save a lot of souls. And that's one reason why we actually have this youth development show. One core reason why we have this youth development show is the way we experience things over here in Nigeria could be different from the way things are done in Brazil. It could be different from the way things are done in UK, US, India, London. All these countries have their own way of experiencing life situations. So we said, okay, how about we share, we relate with people from different places to hear how they, handle this and bring them together. We get to learn from them. We get to know about their ideas. And all this boils down to stories. So a lot of people are watching. See people from, you see, sometimes we have about 300 views, 400 views, 500 views, and people are watching. They are learning a lot. They are learning a lot from this. So that's one reason why I always say, share your story. Share your story. No matter how small, people need it. People will always need to hear your story. They are always eager to learn from you, and never limit yourself. Another thing I will still say is yes, you are telling your story, you are letting people know about you, you are doing that. Also, when you are facing challenging situations, this one is also a very valid point too. This is not really too related to business, but when you are facing challenging situation, also try to tell your story. Let someone know that you are going through something that needs utmost attention, something that needs attention. So tell your story, let people know about what you are going through, let people know about what you pass through. And this could also help you in different products. Maybe for example, you're selling digital courses, and this course could be about how to, you boost your mental health. Maybe the person overcame depression. Now you are coming in to tell people that this was how I was able to, overcome depression. I was able to build myself, build my mindset, and all that. People would love to listen to this, and they would love to read such a book because so many persons are depressed out there. Is it all about maybe, for example,
Math.
mathematics, or those that teach
Yes.
mathematics? Let's give some instances. Those that teach mathematics, they pass through secondary school, they enter the university, studied mathematics, and then they already went through this particular thing. So when they are now telling their stories through the teachings, the lectures they are giving to the students, it will reflect that this person passed through the four walls of the university. So all this boils down to, like you said, ready to learn, ready to adapt, ready to grow, ready to, learn over time. And another thing that I always tell people is don't just let it pass through you. Don't just let it go through you like that. Let it pass through you. Let it sink in. That means every place you are going through, every part you are going through is an opportunity to learn
Yes.
over time. So that means from every situation, there must be something that, okay, maybe I went to a new environment. There must be something new I got from that environment. There must be something new you got from that environment. So from there, you cannot come in and say, "Oh, this was how we experienced this in Brazil. This was how we experienced this in Nigeria. This was how we experienced this in
Yes.
India." But a situation where you just decide to be there and you just go to the back of the room, go to the side and just relax there and not get anything from there. See things happening, you are hiding from it. So all this boils down to trying to understand that every position, every situation is an opportunity to learn
Yes.
something new.
Yes. I think it's the same way. If you have an opportunity, you need to catch. You need to uh, give for you our opportunities because you needed to pay attention. If you needed to, okay, this is opportunity to increase my knowledge, my relationship, and I need to do. It's the same way around the world. It's the same way. We have a typical situation in Brazil and Nigeria and the Indian, but and America. But you need to be attention, and you need to use these opportunities. With yes,
Very
yes,
valid
yes,
point. And
It's
And
incredible.
I would also
I
love to
like.
know, maybe you could demonstrate.
I like.
Awesome. So maybe you could demonstrate how, maybe if you are telling a story that can just hook the audience and make them, maybe via the way you do it over there in Brazil. Let's see, let's hear, let's learn. You just demonstrate something.
Yes, yes. All the time I listen to people and I try to understand their needs. And I love meeting new people. Yesterday, I had a meeting with people that I didn't know. They invite me about oh, Vanessa, you needed to talking about I needed to talk a person that talk with mentoring. Okay, it's not problem for me. I love meeting. I love meeting different people because it's good for the brain. Our brain love this, and our brain loves new things and uh, new situations, new people. And I use this tool all the time. I use in my work. I use in my home. I use with my daughter because I have a adolescent, and I talk. Oh, her name is Anna. Anna, I needed to talk about some issue, and I have a story about this. And oh, yeah, mommy. Oh, and for example, my chief, I need to talk about some problem and other situation, and I build the story short. It's not a big story, short story, because uh, the people, oh, quickly, fast, please. You need to build short story, long, middle story. You need to adapt each situation. In this moment, short. In this moment, middle. And in this moment, huge, big story. You need to construct, you need to build situation. It's not uh, a standard. You need to use creativity. You need to think. It is exercise. I i do exercise all day for my body because I have fibromyalgia and I need to do. Fibromyalgia is a pain and different parts of the body, and I need to do exercise all day. I need. It's a problem. Is it a problem? No, it's not problem for me because it's necessary. I need to do this, and I need to do only. In Brazil, it's the same way. We have many problems about racism, for example. Okay, we have a problem about this. Okay, I needed to conduct. I needed to 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 live in my country. Okay. And I needed to develop some strategies about this. I need. I need to think. Oh my God, my life is not good. I'm suffering. Okay. You can choose to be a strong or no. Alexa. I have Alexa. Okay. 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 Sorry.
All right, that's a valid point.
Sorry,
Very valid
because
point. We
yes, yes. Sorry.
okay.
It's
So you
not
spoke really well. You spoke
artificial,
really well.
artificial intelligent. Alexa. Okay. I use all the time
Okay,
for
so
fun.
you spoke really well, and I I do believe that our audience followed very well, followed the program very well, and they got to know you, and they got to learn something very great today. I do sincerely appreciate you for making out time to be in our program today, and we look forward to a lot of great collaborations together. And yes, I look forward to having more of this with you and getting to learn more. And also, the young persons who joined, feel free to connect with Vanessa Martins on LinkedIn and also see some of the good work she's doing as well. Once more, it's so nice to connect with you, Vanessa. So I don't know if there is anything you would love to say in 1 minute just to address the people watching. If there is any advice you have for them, anything you want to say to the young persons watching, we share it now before we wrap up.
Uh, you must know your own story. You needed to like yourself and did not be afraid of many situations. You will have a power inside you, and you need to believe in it. You need to be genuine. Be yourself. Yes, it is. Be yourself. I think it's a good way
That's a
to,
very valid point.
yes, yes. You have a power inside. We have. You build many things around the world. You needed to like. I love your color. I love my color. I love my hair. I love your hair, your smile. You needed to like yourself. And because if you tell all the time, I like, I can, you can.
Awesome. Awesome. Once more, thank you so much, Vanessa. It's so great connecting with you here
Thank
on
you.
this live and look forward to something greater, something awesome together. And I do appreciate everyone for being part of our program for today. Special shout out to Longting Enterprise, Oliver Wena Netiga. Shout out to Louis Saro. Shout out to Precious Chinyere Emmanuel. Shout out to Gilroy Michael. Shout out to Dashani Sivakuma. Shout out to everyone that has supported us in one way or the other to make this program a success. We are very much open to sponsorship, collaboration, and partnership. So, just in case you love to partner with us, let's take this to the next level. You want to join us to take Future Setters Youth Development Show to the next level so that we can have greater, better awesome speakers can have more of this, have more sessions, impact you more, feel free to reach out to us. And also, I'd love to let you know that we are going to be starting the second cohort of our personal growth challenge, which is starting on the 23rd of this month. And what is this second cohort all about? Second cohort is a training where we will guide you on a lot of things. We'll guide you on a lot of things that you can use to become independent. Now, these are some of the things you will learn. You will learn how to go live on multiple platforms at the same time. One of the ways that we are using to connect with you now is via, having the opportunity to go live on multiple platforms, because this is live is going to YouTube and also going to LinkedIn. So for the young person watching out there, you can actually learn how to go live on multiple platforms at the same time via our program. We'll show you how to turn your phone camera to your laptop camera. That is another thing we'll train you on. We'll also show you how to create your own YouTube thumbnail. So how to create those thumbnails, those catching flyers that attracts your audience to your YouTube channel or your program. We'll show you how to, optimize your LinkedIn profile and reach out to a lot of foreign connections. We'll show you how to cold call effectively. We also have a training and coaching on speaking and coaching ethics. We have a training on speaking and coaching ethics. And you also have a class with foreign connections. So just in case you want to be part of this program, starting on the 23rd of this month, all you just have to do is reach out to me privately on LinkedIn or my phone number, which is displayed on the screen, +234 7036214263. You reach out to the number on WhatsApp, you will get to know every necessary answer to your question. So once more, thank you so much, Vanessa, for being with us. And thank you to everyone who joined us in our program for today. Looking forward to having you in the 24th episode. Come next Sunday by 3